the flexibility to move your belongings out the minute you purchase your new home. Stop by today or give us a call, 530-8003. That's 530-8003. Jesup Premium Storage.
We're cool, clean, and secure.
Local news on WIFO.
It's time now for a look latest in local news. In the news, Jesup City Commissioner set to meet tonight at 7 p.m. at City Hall. On the agenda under discussion under old business is the recycling program with City Manager Mike Deal. Again, a vote on the recycling program expected to be taking place tonight at the city meeting. It appears the recycling program will be done away with in the city of Jesup as they discussed it at their last meeting. And the city of Jesup simply losing money. Only 10% of city residents involved in the recycling program. Again, a vote on the recycling program set for tonight at 7 p.m. Have a full report for you tomorrow here on the local news. Under new business update on the Wayne County Transit with Rochelle Williams, discussion on the Thigh-Call Memorial Project with Janie Everett, discussion on the downtown concert with Vicki Davis, and approval of the 2016 alcohol beverage license renewals. Items with the city manager, items with the commissioners, items with the mayor, all that set for tonight at 7 p.m. Once again, WIFO FM will be on hand and have a full report for you tomorrow here on the local news. Wayne County Board of Education members attending the Georgia School Board Association's annual conference and training workshops this week, December 3rd through the 5th at the Renaissance Waverly Hotel in Atlanta, Georgia. Conference and meetings attended are official meetings by the Board of Education. Once again, the meetings set for this week, December 3rd and the 5th, and the Wayne County Board of Education members headed to Atlanta for those workshops. Traffic deaths on Georgia roadways in the state of Georgia already at a high rate. And the Georgia State Patrol reports that 14 people lost their lives in traffic accidents over the Thanksgiving holiday period, which was a 102-hour window. 5-year-old Alma Boy and his mother were among those killed. 28-year-old Kristen Lewis and her 5-year-old son Andrew Lewis of Alma, Georgia, were passengers in a 2005 Chevrolet. The 27-year-old Jared Taft, also of Alma, was driving west on Friendship Church Road inside the city limits about 2:40 p.m. Saturday. According to the Georgia State Patrol report, Taft failed to stop at a stop sign at the intersection of 4th Street Extension and went into the path of a 2013 Dodge Challenger that 26-year-old Justin Taylor of Nichols, Georgia, was driving north. Taylor steered left, but the Challenger struck the Chevrolet in the passenger side and it overturned, ejecting Taft and Kristen and Andrew Lewis, none of whom were wearing seatbelts, according to the Georgia State Patrol. Taft and Taylor were both taken to Bacon County Hospital for their injuries, but Kristen and Andrew both died. State Patrol Specialized Collision Reconstruction Team is investigating the crash. Another fatal accident occurred in Long County, 5 miles north of Ludowici on a dirt road, as a woman driving a four-wheeler lost control and left the roadway. Georgia State Patrol reports that 36-year-old Melissa McCullough of Ludowici was driving a 2014 Polaris ATV on Demery Howard Road around 1:30 a.m. Saturday with the passenger, 36-year-old April Harker, also of Ludowici, when it left the roadway. The Polaris had traveled more than 40 feet in a ditch when McCullough's head struck a tree. She fell from the vehicle. McCullough died from her injuries, and the passenger, Harker, had fallen from the ATV before it hit the tree, was taken to Liberty Regional Hospital in Hinesville, where she remains being treated for her injuries. Also, a 15-year-old Daytona, Florida teenager died Saturday night when she was struck by a vehicle on I-95 in Camden County as she tried to cross the highway. 15-year-old Pirelli Eugene Juste had stepped into the easternmost of three northbound lanes a half-mile north of Horse Dam Church Road when she was struck by a 2015 Ford Transit van, according to the Georgia State Patrol. Driver of the van, 61-year-old Mark Mass of Lake Wales, Florida, stopped the vehicle shortly after impact and backed up to the accident scene and called 911. 15-year-old died from her injuries, and the accident report does not state why or how she came to be on the busy roadway that night. Once again, the Georgia State Patrol reporting 14 fatalities over the Thanksgiving holiday on Georgia roadways. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Hello, my name is Chad Neesmith from Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC of Jesup. At Neesmith, we have the biggest inventory of new and used vehicles around. We also have the best prices guaranteed. We know everyone wants the best vehicle at the best price. At Neesmith, we'll give you just that. We sell all makes and models from Lexuses, Nissans, BMWs, and of course all GM and domestic cars too. Best of all, if we don't have the vehicle on the lot you want, we can get it for you in just a day or two, tops. All we ask at Neesmith is before you buy to give us a chance to save you some money. We will have the best prices and give you the most for your trade guaranteed. So don't pay too much. Come and see us today and let us show you how we can get you into the vehicle you want at the lowest price, guaranteed. Only at Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC of Jesup on Highway 341 towards New Brunswick, or visit us online at neesmithnow.com. That's neesmithnow.com or at 912-427-2045. There ain't nothing wrong with the right price.
Hospitals, places where healing happens. They foster health and represent hope. From providing treatment and comfort to the sick, to welcoming new life into the world, hospitals are mainstays in healthy, optimistic communities. Being technologically savvy and having equipment rivaling that of large hospitals, Wayne Memorial offers cutting-edge procedures with world-class personalized care. Such care is provided by a team consisting of specialists, driving in from larger hospital systems, as well as our local physicians we've come to know so well. Healthcare delivered locally saves a patient time, money, and the hassle of traveling out of town. We are here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You have a choice in your healthcare, and we thank you for choosing us every day. Wayne Memorial Hospital, caring for the community.
Also in the news, law enforcement has suspect in custody made an arrest in the early morning burglary and sexual assault of the homeowner, which occurred in the early morning hours of November 22nd in Jesup. Suspect arrested is 37-year-old Michael Jerome King of a Scriven, Georgia address. He's in custody, faces charges of burglary, aggravated battery, aggravated assault, rape, and has a probation violation charge as well. Incident has been investigated by the Jesup Wayne Criminal Task Force, and the GBI was called in to investigate the case as well. Sheriff John Carter says it's an ongoing investigation. Anyone with any information is pleased asked to contact the Jesup Wayne Investigation Task Force, number 912-427-5970. Name of the victim is not being released, and again, it's our policy at WIFO we do not release the names of sexual assault victims. Once again, the home invasion and burglary occurred in the early hours of November 22nd. Other news from the Jesup Wayne County Criminal Investigations Task Force. Friday, November 27th, the task force, along with uniformed officers of the Sheriff's Department and Jesup Police Department, along with the Georgia Department of Natural Resources, seized a substantial amount of drugs and firearms during an operation conducted on North 3rd Street and West Walnut Street. This area, commonly referred to as the block or the tree, has been a drug trafficking area for quite some time in Wayne County, resulting in numerous arrests over the years. In cooperation with the property owners, though, this time and under the direction of this new Criminal Investigation Task Force, Sheriff John Carter says the department wants to change and clean this area up and do away with the drug activity that's been occurring on that area. The owners of this particular piece of property has joined hands with law enforcement in an effort to clean up the neighborhood and make it a safer place for the Wayne County community. During the operation, all individuals on the scene were issued a criminal trespassing warning, advised to stay away from the property. The firearms recovered were a total of 4 handguns, which one was stolen from entering an automobile earlier this year. Additionally, officers seized approximately $4,645 worth of illegal drugs. The drugs seized included marijuana, powder cocaine, crack cocaine, crystal meth, and prescription medication. All the drugs were packaged for distribution. The following people were arrested at the scene. 52-year-old Bruce Rankin, charged with possession of cocaine and 2 counts of violation of probation. 26-year-old Christopher Ellis, charged with possession of marijuana with intent to distribute and possession of cocaine. 22-year-old Shamari L. Jones of Jesup, charged with felony possession of marijuana. And Sheriff Carter says if anyone has any information about any illegal drug activity in the Wayne County area, simply call the Sheriff's Office at 427-5970. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Hello, my name is Chad Neesmith from Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC of Jesup. At Neesmith, we have the biggest inventory of new and used vehicles around. We also have the best prices guaranteed. We know everyone wants the best vehicle at the best price. At Neesmith, we'll give you just that. We sell all makes and models from Lexuses, Nissans, BMWs, and of course all GM and domestic cars too. Best of all, if we don't have the vehicle on the lot you want, we can get it for you in just a day or two, tops. All we ask at Neesmith is before you buy to give us a chance to save you some money. We will have the best prices and give you the most for your trade guaranteed. So don't pay too much. Come and see us today and let us show you how we can get you into the vehicle you want at the lowest price, guaranteed. Only at Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC of Jesup on Highway 341 towards New Brunswick, or visit us online at neesmithnow.com. That's neesmithnow.com or at 912-427-2045. There ain't nothing wrong with the right price.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties for over 13 years. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the only nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our new administrative offices, located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, have opened recently as Phase 1 of our building project. Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak to someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
Finally, in the news, a big week to celebrate Christmas here in Jesup and Wayne County. It gets underway Thursday with the downtown open house and the Hanging of the Green, which will begin at 6 p.m. at the Chamber of Commerce lawn. Music and Missions Choir of First Baptist Church performing at 6:15. The lighting ceremony takes place at 6:30 Thursday. Then performing on Thursday, the Calvary Baptist Church's Children's Choir at 6:30 p.m. Santa and Mrs. Claus on hand for the kids from 7 to 9 p.m. And the live nativity at the park is taking place between 6:30 to 8:30 both Thursday and Friday evenings. Then this Friday, December 4th, carriage rides in Jesup from 6:30 to 9. Santa and Mrs. Claus back at the Chamber Lawn from 6 to 8. And the live nativity on Friday presented by the Altamont Baptist Church on Saturday from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Then on Saturday, December 5th, the Jingle Bell Run at 8 a.m. Christmas crafts on the Chamber Lawn from 5:30 to 6:30. Entertainment up to the parade. And Santa and Mrs. Claus from 5 to 6:30 on the Chamber of Commerce Christmas lawn. And then the parade at 7 p.m. in downtown Jesup. Again, it's a busy week leading up to the Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade set for this Saturday. Deadline to make an entry into the parade is December 2nd, which is tomorrow. So again, if you'd like to make an entry into the parade, you have until tomorrow to do so. The number to call is 427-2028. Also, don't forget the Scriven Christmas Parade set for Saturday, December 12th at 4:30 p.m. That's a change in time due to the fact they're giving the high school band more time to get back from the all-state auditions. The car show next Saturday will go until 3 p.m. Then those cars that choose to be in the parade can do so. And again, also taking place in Scriven is Santa on hand for pictures from 1 to 3 at the Grace Community Center. The car show will be at the Grace Community Park on Bill Royal Street. Again, it's the Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade this Saturday at 7. Then next Saturday, the Scriven Christmas Parade at 4:30 p.m. Public invited to come out, have a great time, and enjoy 2 Christmas parades here in Wayne County. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan said, have a great day.
You've been listening to local news on WIFO.
This is Bill Parker with Parker Insurance and Realty, your locally owned and operated independent insurance agency. We specialize in home, auto, commercial, ATV, motorcycle, and boat insurance. Being an independent agency